a gift for you. You have some t-shirts in the back.
Thank you. Looking for a bag. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much in being here. E o nosso outro convidado super mega especial é Chicão Bulhões, secretário de Inovação da Prefeitura do Rio de Janeiro. Seja bem-vindo.
So, CZ, I hadn't planned to interview you, but now I am. Do you want to just tell us about your experience in Brazil, how it's been for you?
Yeah, I've been here for just under a week, and the experience has been phenomenal. The level of understanding of crypto blockchain in this market is tremendous, and the level of adoption is very strong. And of course, I've been speaking with government officials, regulators, etc. The attitude is very welcoming.
Right.
So it's very promising.
Okay. And do you have any...
Vamos traduzir esse pedacinho, Conor?
Desculpa. O CZ, ele falou que ele se sentiu muito bem-vindo aqui no Brasil. Ele está aqui faz uma semana e que ele tinha uma recepção muito positiva com reguladores aqui a empresa do Binance tem bastante usuários aqui no Brasil e ele está muito feliz com a visita. Yeah, do you have any news you want to tell us about for Binance?
Sure, yeah. They asked me I should make a 5-minute spiel, so I prepared a little thing.
Please go ahead.
So what a week, right? So a lot happened this week. Dubai announced the regulatory law for blockchain. US announced the central bank digital currencies. Ukraine just announced a crypto asset law a couple of hours ago.
Okay. Então, ele falou que ele estava em Dubai essa semana, estava nos Estados Unidos e ontem em Dubai eles ficam conseguindo regulação e também no Ucrânia também.
And we're also seeing that the licensing speed has been picking up. So Binance got an official license from Bahrain.
E Bahrein também, eles têm uma licença.
Binance also got an official crypto license from Dubai.
And Dubai.
Binance US got a license in Louisiana. That's the 45th state Binance US have a license.
Então, agora eles conseguiram nos Estados Unidos, em Louisiana, que é número 45, mais 5. 5 more.
Yes, 5 more. Yes. So, and also Binance is acquiring a licensed entity here in Brazil.
And Binance vai ter uma entidade aqui no Brasil. Hopefully Rio de Janeiro.
We're acquiring multiple ones. I think the one we're acquiring is in São Paulo, but now we're looking for
Rio.
Yeah, so Brazil is a very important market for us and for everyone.
Brasil é mercado muito importante para eles e para todo mundo, mas é isso.
So, Brazil has a very large population and a lot of young people, entrepreneurs. I think many of you in this audience probably are entrepreneurs of some kind.
Brasil tem muito entrepreneur e pessoas.
O Brasil tem muitos empreendedores, muitas pessoas jovens, inclusive, que já são empreendedores.
And we want to find ways to help entrepreneurs in Rio and São Paulo to use blockchain to raise money, to use blockchain to build your projects, and we also want to help existing businesses to use blockchain to raise money, fan tokens for football clubs, or for football teams, etc.
E a ideia é ajudar esses empreendedores em São Paulo e no Rio de Janeiro a levantarem mais financiamentos, mais fundos para os seus projetos, inclusive para tokens, inclusive de seriam de times, né, de fã-clubes, e o que mais?
And we're also looking to acquire or invest in additional traditional financial services like banks, payment service providers, etc. to integrate. Hopefully we'll find more of them in Rio.
E ele também está procurando pelos parceiros tradicionais, né, das finanças tradicionais, para fazer parcerias, especialmente aqui no Rio de Janeiro.
And we want to work very closely with regulators, government agencies to see how we can grow this industry in a healthy and collaborative way.
E ele está realmente conversando também com os reguladores, com tudo que está acontecendo relacionado às leis, para que isso aconteça da forma mais saudável para todos nós.
So before I talk about Rio more, we're also hiring. So anybody who's looking for a job in the crypto space, please do apply to Binance.
Oh, mais uma. A Binance também está contratando aqui no Brasil, hein, gente? Olha só.
We currently have about 100 people working for Binance, our team. More than 100 people in Brazil already, and about 50 of them are actually in Rio.
Uau! A equipe da Binance aqui no Brasil já tem 100 pessoas e metade está aqui no Rio.
And we want to increase that to 500, 1,000, 5,000.
5,000? Eles querem aumentar para ter 5.000 pessoas, 5.000 brasileiros trabalhando aqui.
And lastly, we want to participate very actively in the Rio Crypto Hub.
E ele está participando ou quer participar ativamente no Crypto Hub aqui do Brasil, então na comunidade cripto aqui do Brasil.
So on this point, I'll pass the conversation to you.
Muito bom. Essa é a parte. O Chicão falar, eu também tenho que dar o seu presente. Você também vai ganhar uma sacola do Ethereum Rio com as nossas camisetas lindas.
Muito bonito, valeu.
E seja bem-vindo. Agora.
Muito obrigado. Bom, pessoal, eu vou me permitir, se vocês derem licença, falar em inglês, porque eu acho que eu tenho que convencer o CZ a aumentar as participações. Eu me traduzo. Então, serei muito objetivo. So, CZ, I'm telling them that I'll speak in English for you to understand better, because I think part of my job here is to convince investors such as your company and you to be more in Rio de Janeiro, to invest in our city, and to understand exactly what we're doing here to be this hub of crypto, and especially a hub of technology in the country. So we're making all the efforts in this administration to make this happen. And of course, we have a long way in terms of economic value as a city to reach São Paulo, but I think Rio de Janeiro is where the opportunity lies. São Paulo is a consolidated space, a consolidated city, a consolidated state, and here in Rio we have a lot of opportunity with these guys here that are cheering for the city and working with the best technology and wanting to make it happen in a city where you can work, live, and visit, and working on the beach, programming, and doing everything you can in a space. Yeah, of course. I mean,
I as a foreigner,
you do this, right, Conrad? In the city.
The odd time. But no, I can really vouch for that. That as a people coming from outside, it's a very accepting place. Very warm people here, and it's obviously got a lot of problems that we can make better, but I think bringing foreign people in as well, it's a place that's, you know, it's got a rich culture, geography, and I think it's a really special place. That's why I chose to have it here, because I knew people would come from everywhere to this city. It's a special place.
And specifically about these problems, and we have social problems, but we believe blockchain and all this technology involving NFTs, tokens, and even crypto are the instrument for us to solve many of the problems we have. I mean, we can't solve problems with properties, we can't solve problems with a lot of bureaucracy, we can't solve problems with all this technology that comes with the crypto coins and Ethereum and others. So we believe this technology can be really a revolution or a life-changing for our city here when we embrace it and when we start programs like, and now I'm going to list it for you what we're doing here. So we have just launched a 50 million reais program that calls Programadores Cariocas. Basically, is education for programmers. I'm not a specialist here, so I'm sorry if I say some specific word wrong, but we have 50 million reais to pay like bolsas, vouchers. We pay for them to study, scholarships for them to study in private companies or else that prepare these 5,000 students coming from favelas, coming from the public schools, refugees. This program is mainly directed for these people to be able to program and to change our cities from the inside out of these places that we have in the favelas. When you arrive, you probably saw by a window and you see all this inequality that we have, and we believe that programming and learning how to do it will be a major change for these people here in the city of Rio de Janeiro. So we just want Another program that we have launched is Portumara Valley. That is a funny name, we know. Everyone debated about if we should put Valley or Mara Valley. We are in Porto Maravilha, right? So this place here, I mean, the city made a huge investment in this area here that we are, in this Tomorrow Museum, and also many other areas in the city, almost 1 million square meters, kilometers here in the city for us to have all this participation of the tech hub. And we have an institute here called IMPA, Institute of Mathematics, Instituto de Matemática Pura e Aplicada, that is a reference worldwide. They won the Fields Medal, that's like the Nobel for mathematics. They are in Jardim Botânico.
Maths Olympiad.
Maths Olympiad, they have the Olympiad, the Mathematics Olympiad. So we will have the first graduation for this institution right here in a hub, a big hub of innovation, together with this new graduation course that will probably start to change this area here that we're in. We are now paying less taxes here, comparing to São Paulo and other places. So if companies come to this area here, the city pays less. So it's a good.
Eles estão esperando você.
Então eu vou traduzir.
Isso, tá?
Pessoal, lançamos. Desculpa aí, pessoal, me alonguei aqui, estou convencendo ele a vir. Basicamente, lançamos o Programadores Cariocas, 50 milhões de reais para o pessoal aprender programação. É destinado ao pessoal do ensino médio. Pessoal do ensino médio da escola pública, refugiados e diversos grupos que hoje têm menos oportunidades, principalmente na área de tecnologia. O Portumara Valley é um projeto que vai ter a primeira graduação do IMPA do Brasil, que já tem pós-graduação aqui no Rio de Janeiro. São super premiados, é uma instituição reconhecida mundialmente pela sua excelência. A seleção vão ser bolsas, a seleção vai ser através de Olimpíada de Matemática. Esses estudantes vão ser selecionados para um curso inédito no Brasil, que é Matemática em Tecnologia, que vai servir para grande parte dos problemas ou desafios que as empresas têm ligados a isso. Quem está aqui inserido agora no Porto Maravilha está inserido no Distrito Maravilha e vai pagar menos imposto, vai pagar 2% de ISS para todas as atividades de inovação e tecnologia que se instalarem aqui. Isso já está valendo, já está sancionado, já está rodando. Aliás, tudo que eu estou falando aqui já está acontecendo. Então são coisas que não estamos prometendo que vamos fazer, são coisas que já fizemos E eu estou contando para que vocês possam aproveitar essa oportunidade que está rolando agora no Rio de Janeiro. Começa a funcionar esse hub de tecnologia de inovação aqui no Porto em 2023, junto com essa nova graduação também de matemática. Então, voltando para o inglês. Back to you, CZ. Also,
I want to add something based on what you just said. It's actually not public information yet. We haven't announced it. But we have been planning for a scholarship program, a finance scholarship program, where we will fund kids to go into universities. We will pay the full scholarship, and it's very similar to a normal scholarship. We'll apply it globally with only one added condition: the kids have to pass a blockchain test. So they have good score.
Que a Binance está fazendo aqui um programa de bolsa de estudos e que a condição para que este programa aconteça é que tenha aulas de blockchain.
We'll definitely roll out that program in Rio as well.
Perfect.
E vai ser no Rio, gente.
Susie, I would like to thank you for coming to our event. I know it's an Ethereum event, but I said from the beginning to people, like, you know, people are saying, oh, but CZ is coming. I said, from the beginning, this event, this community is about being inclusive, not exclusive for anyone. And so we like to know. Thank you so much.
E bom, eu já tinha falado até isso para vocês antes, você viu que o Conor falou exatamente a mesma coisa. Este é um evento inclusivo.